real father has helped you in the real. I'm talking about the bond that you share with Trishala. ये
यार हर चीज हेल्प ही करती है, मतलब पूरी जिंदगी जीना ही एक हेल्प हो जाता है. And I've gone through a lot of ups and downs in my life, and I think everything put together really comes out in some way or the other. And definitely Trishala and definitely Ikra, I used to think about them while shooting, and I used to also think about Priya's relation with my father, because Priya was his favorite, and Priya could get away with anything. So thanks Priya, you helped me.
Okay, आपसे एक और सवाल है बाबा. While in your
काफी अरसे से सर को जानते हैं, संजय सर को जानते हैं, लेकिन कहीं मैंने पढ़ा था कि आपने एक बयान दिया है कि ये फिल्म करते वक्त मुझे जो कुछ संजय दत्त के बारे में पता चला वो मुझे भी नहीं पता था. तो कुछ शेयर करना चाहेंगे इस फिल्म में आप संजय दत्त बने हैं?
well, शेयर तो नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि विधु सर मुझे मार देंगे. जी, मैं संजू सर को बचपन से जानता हूँ, लेकिन जब हमने बायोपिक पर काम करना शुरू किया तो मुझे हमेशा लगा कि ये एक्चुअली बायोपिक नहीं हो सकती, ये एक्चुअली एक साइंस फिक्शन फिल्म है, क्योंकि ऐसी लाइफ एक इंसान को जीना, मतलब आप मेरे समझ में ही नहीं आया कि ऐसी लाइफ कौन जी सकता है. मुझे एक्चुअली अभी कल की बात है जब संजू सर ने मैसेज किया कि ट्रेलर लॉन्च पे आ जाओ, तो सडनली मुझे एहसास हुआ, अरे यार ये तो मेरा ट्रेलर लॉन्च हो रहा है. फिर पीछे से एक दूसरे रणबीर ने मुझे टपली दिया और कहा कि तुम कभी संजय दत्त बन नहीं सकते, खुद को मत, संजू सर का ट्रेलर लॉन्च है, दैट यू हैव टू गो एंड अटेंड. तो मैंने एक साल इनको इमिटेट करने की कोशिश की. प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि ठीक ठाक किया, क्योंकि इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पर्सन, नॉट जस्ट इन द इंडस्ट्री बट इन द कंट्री. समथिंग दैट वी ऑल कैन लर्न फ्रॉम हिज लाइफ, वी कैन टेक सो मच फ्रॉम हिज लाइफ. बट हाँ, जब मैं कभी सोचता हूँ बायोपिक के बारे में, इनकी लाइफ के बारे में, यही मेरे सोच में आता है कि ये साइंस फिक्शन फिल्म है, ये रोमांटिक या रोमांटिक फिल्म है.
मान्यता जी ने हर पल हर लम्हा मेरा साथ दिया है और हमेशा देंगी. और एक दो ऐसी चीज़ें मुझे दी हैं जहाँ जो कोई दे नहीं सकता, इकरा और शारा. और इनसे बिल्कुल एक चीज़ सीखने में मिली है, वो गुस्सा. तो वो मैंने पोर्ट्रे किया है शरद के ऊपर.
Sanjay sir, this is your first film.
He has to do research on me. I mean, he's been a very, very special part of my life. Not because of the biopic, but just because of him growing up and his family's relation with my family and stuff like that. And if I was scared.
Were you a bit skeptical at what will be shown in the biopic?
I was not skeptical at all, because Raju, me and Abhijat sat for many, many hours and I laid the cards right out in front of them. I've got nothing to hide, and I have never had nothing to hide. So,
okay, how true was it?
Ranbir should answer this.
I think every role that's written in the Hindi film industry first goes to him only. It passes through and then it filters down. Of course, it was my first production, and it was a special appearance, and we wanted to carry it in the second part. And Basu Dada and myself thought there was nobody better than Sanju sir, but Sanju sir very gladly, on the first time he heard it, he said, yeah, I'll do it. But there was some issue with the release of his first film and other stuff. But not this, maybe the next one.
of course, anything for you.
Sanjay sir, have you seen?
I beg your pardon?
Have you
I
seen the
haven't
film?
seen it yet. I haven't seen it. But I mean, I know it's a good. I saw the trailer. I loved it. But I'm going to see the film, and if I feel something's wrong, he knows what he's going to call again.
Baba,
Is fair after a film flop?
Well, you see, my father is a very emotional man. I think whatever he said was to protect me in some areas where he was coming from. I don't necessarily agree with, that he did that or what he said. Like I said, Jaga Jasus is something that we worked for 3.5 years. We all were aware of what we were doing, how it was being made. Sometimes you succeed, sometimes you fail. But I don't look at it as a failure, I look at it as a learning. I think it's given me a lot. The experience of working with Anurag Basu and everybody involved in the project. So yeah, I can't answer for somebody else, but I don't necessarily agree with everything that he said.
Right. Also, I wanted to know that after the failure of Jaga we'll see you in that biopic. Is it a relief to work with a director like?
No, it's a mix of both. Pressure, I hope that I don't bring the change. No, but to be honest, Mr. Rajkumar Hirani, not because of his, the ratio of hits that he has. He's one of the finest filmmakers, the finest storytellers in the country. And because I've had the now opportunity to work with him, he works really hard on his scripts. He works really hard, very passionately.
I came back from US.
वापस आया तो सा एंड्रू की पिक्चर देख के थानू लगे कि इस पिक्चर काश मैं हुआ नहीं वडी वडी पिक्चर लगी हैं ते थानू के देख के लगे कि मैं हुआ पिक्चर
बिल्कुल यार बैटमैन देख के मैं
real father has helped you in the real. I'm talking about the bond that you share with Rishala. ये
यार हर चीज हेल्प ही करती है मतलब पूरी जिंदगी जीना ही एक हेल्प हो जाता है and I've gone through a lot of ups and downs in my life and I think everything put together really comes out in some way or the other and definitely Trishala and definitely Ikra. I used to think about them while shooting and I used to also think about Priya's relation with my father because Priya was his favorite and Priya could get away with anything. Thanks Priya.
Okay, अब से एक और सवाल है बाबा. While in your
A protector, so what is it about the storyline that is making everyone come back with this storyline itself?
Well, I know that they're similar in their protectors, but a father protecting a daughter is something else. I mean, you have a father. He loves you the most, right? You get the answer.
Sanjay sir here on your
I
left.
agree with everything that you said.
Right. Also, I wanted to know that after the failure of Jagadas we'll see you in that biopic. Is it a relief to work with a director like to come with a director like Rajkumar Hirani, who's hit proof? I mean, who's flop proof? Sorry. Or is it a pressure to actually be in the biopic after a flop?
Well, it's a mix of both. Pressure ki, I hope that I don't take the chance. No, but to be honest, Mr. Rajkumar Hirani, not because of his, the ratio of hits that he has. He's one of the finest filmmakers, the finest storytellers in the country. And because I've had the now opportunity to work with him, he works really hard on his scripts. He works really hard, very passionately. And there is no substitute to that. Having said that, there is no formula to success. Anurag Basu and me worked on a film called Barfi before Jagga Jasoos, which was quite successful. So ऐसा नहीं है कि if you work with this person, then you're guaranteed success. If you work with this person, पता नहीं क्या होगा. Films is something which nobody has cracked the formula to. But I'm just happy that I'm working with such amazing people. And I can do such amazing parts.
Just for record, I want to tell you that I came back from US and I went and I saw Jagga Jasoos on a big screen. I spent 3.5 hours watching that film. And I think there are some moments at that film that are absolutely excellent. I want to put it on record.
Completely agree.
And also I want to clarify to you, he's not flop-proof. Nobody's flop-proof. We are not flop-proof. It's an absurd thing.
आए तो एक ऐसी पिक्चर आए जहाँ इमोशन हो, बाप बेटी का रिश्ता हो, एक लोअर मिडिल क्लास फैमिली की बात हो, तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा, इसीलिए मैंने घूमी। बहुत मजा आया। थोड़ा बहुत नर्वस था, लेकिन पहला डायलॉग ओके हो गया तो ठीक हो गया उसको।
भूषण जी आपने
हाँ बाबा। It's really been an amazing journey for me, and I feel so lucky to have been a part of Sanju sir's comeback film. Also that I got to spend so much time with him. We've all heard about how much Sanju sir is loved, but I saw it for myself with my own eyes, and I felt it with my own heart. The way that he takes you into his family, the way he protects you, actually like that. The way he's always there for you.
Out, and it's unbelievable. You're playing a man who has got all the muscles that the industry's ever wanted. So, your sentiments?
Well, I think, I was never a fan of workouts and gym. And I remember I've been working out in Sanju sir's gym since the last 10 years. And after 3 years, he came down and said, मैं तेरे 3 साल से gym में देख रहा हूँ. कोई difference तो आया नहीं, तो करता क्या? But good evening, everyone. Firstly, congratulations to Bhushan sir, Umang sir, Sandeep. I think the trailer was wonderful, as you all have seen today. It's amazing to see Sanju sir back on screen. I think this is his first release after his release. And like Raju sir said, we all have missed you so much. And when we see you on screen, it is magical. You know, something happens deep within. I think like all of us out here, I'm such a huge admirer and fan of yours, Sanju sir. Because I have had the good fortune of knowing you as a person. I've interacted with you since I was a child. So I know your heart. And I'm really happy and welcome back to the movies. I think we all missed you a lot.
And now to the man who actually got him.
And the way he did it made that film great. And I wouldn't have been what I am because without Sanju. No. And I totally believe in that. So Sanju to hamare saath. Sanju came back 1.5 years back and we were missing him. So Sanju is back, but Sanju the actor is now back. So we've been waiting. Visual thirst hota hai na, Sanju ko dekha hi nahi, screen pe 3 saal se nahi dekha. So I was really waiting to see this trailer, and it's so magical to see Sanju back on screen with that red gulal on his face. Sanju, you're looking magical, and I'm puri film hi dikha do na aaj. So Sanju ko baare mein ab zyada nahi kahunga, let the film come and then.
New York, Trishala is in New York.
1 second, there is a voice note.
Oh.
Yeah. There is a letter which Trishala wrote on her birthday to her father, Baba, and she sent a voice message on that. So we'll just play that for you all.
My dearest Papa Duke, it feels so nice to know that you've chosen to launch the trailer of Bhoomi on my birthday as a surprise. It gives me so much joy to know that you've chosen a film based on a father-daughter relationship as your comeback film as well. I'm really, really proud of you, Dad. You're stronger than you know. And I'm really blessed to be a part of you. I love you forever. Trishala.
And someone who's loved Sanju Baba probably the way each one of us have, thanks to the craft and the kind of roles he's given him. Raju sir, Raju Hirani ji, please aa jaiye.
फोन करता हूँ, रुक 2 मिनट, उसको भी फोन करता हूँ।
इधर बैठो। And the force जिसको लेके हम सब बड़े हुए हैं, जिनके मोहब्बत में, I want to give you a little story before I actually got him on stage. I was actually traveling for an event to Hyderabad in the Facebook. I want to first.
तो यहाँ खड़ा हुआ है, मुझे काफी साल हो गए हैं, मेरे ख्याल में कहना तो नहीं चाहिए पर ऑलमोस्ट कितने साल हो गए राजू, 30-40 तो हो गए होंगे। ऐसा मेरे को ना कोई मिला है ना कोई मिलेगा।
रणबीर और बाबा इस भूमि में यार अरे दादा, अरे राजू हिरानी, शाहरुख और रणबीर काम का है। ये 5 बाबा
बाबा इस तरफ एक मैडम के साथ बाबा एक जरा साथ में पिक्चर बाबा साथ में अली बोलता है बाबा ये चाइना मोबाइल बाबा